Hello, Heather Broadbent here, violinist and instructor at Online Violin Education, where I train violinists all over the world how to improve their technical skill sets for more melodic playing. Welcome to day one of the Fourth Finger Fitness Challenge. So today I'm going to give you just a little training in this video, and since you've enrolled in the challenge in the email, you have all the other supplemental training, a blog post, a PDF, and another video that really goes into detail of setting up the fourth finger. So in this video I'm giving you the guide and the setup, the directions, and then after this video definitely hop on over and check out all those other wonderful supplemental materials to start your fourth finger fitness, okay? In order to have a successful fourth finger, we really need to set it up properly. A lot of violinists think they actually have fourth finger issues when it's actually a posture issue, and we just need to support the fourth finger as much as possible in the left hand. So I'll go ahead and show you a fourth finger, a nice proper fourth finger, okay? So a healthy fourth finger will be set up and it'll be nice and rounded and feel supported by the elbow underneath the violin and also by the setup of the hand, okay? So in order to find this, we don't want to start from the first finger and work our way up, because that's what some violinists have issues with, and their fourth finger is flat and has to stretch just because the left hand is set up more for the first finger and not thinking about, okay, we need to set up the fourth finger, all right? In the Online Violin Education Facebook study group, just this last week, I did a live class where we talked about balancing the left hand. So to make sure that you feel your hand is balanced, that it's not over, the index finger is not over dominant and the hand is closed up, but that it's balanced nice between the first and the fourth finger. And this really helps with intonation of octaves as well, okay? So the fourth finger is not just a flailing appendage, it's something that we need to foster and to nourish, okay? So a great way is to actually set up your fourth finger first, all right? And have it set up so it feels really nice and comfortable. Make sure your left elbow is underneath the instrument, that your left hand is relaxed, that you have a open space here from the thumb, that you're not tensed up and tight or clenching or gripping or anything like that. Just nice and open, okay? Now, the fourth finger, what's really beautiful about the fourth finger in first position is when you play your fourth finger, it'll match the open string next to it. Okay, so fourth finger on the A string is E, so it'll match our open E. Okay, so it's a great way to check to make sure you're in tune. So play your 4, play your E, play it as a double stop to make sure that it completely matches, okay? So your challenge today is to basically just inspect your fourth finger setup, just to make sure that your left hand is proper, facing the fingerboard, that your knuckle here is actually not quite parallel to the fingerboard, but that you do have your knuckle closer to the fingerboard, not out here. We also don't want our hand out like this, okay? To have the wrist nice and straight, have the left elbow underneath the instrument, and have the hand relaxed, okay? You can see it from this angle as well. So this is your challenge today, is just to inspect and make sure your fourth finger is nice and rounded. And you want to go ahead and do this on all strings, okay, and play it as a double stop. And same with on the G, fourth finger on G is D, check it with your open D. Okay, so like I said, there is, within the blog post, another video I want you to watch today where I talk more about the setup of the fourth finger, and to follow the instructions in that video as well. Okay, so your challenge today is to set up your fourth finger, inspect it, check it with your open strings, feel relaxed, make sure your left elbow is coming under, that there's no tension in the left hand, okay? So it sounds like a pretty easy assignment, but it can actually be a little bit of a challenge to find that sweet spot if you have had it played with some bad habits in the past, okay? So set up the 4, check with opens, and check out all the other training material that you have links for in your email, and you are good to go for today, all right? So on day 2, I will actually be giving you an exercise for strictly your fourth finger and open strings, okay? So we'll see you then. Have a great day one of your fourth finger fitness. Be sure, take a picture of your left hand and post it in the Online Violin Education Facebook study group to show us your posture of your left hand with your beautiful fourth finger set up, okay? So I'll see you there. Ciao.